Welcome to everybody in my YouTube channel Mahmud English or Mahmud TAZ Online World. My dear learners, in my today's class, I shall discuss about one of the most important punctuation marks, dots or ellipses. Learning outcomes. From this lesson, you will be able to know about ellipses or dots, the sign or symbols of dots or ellipses, and the uses of dots or ellipses. Where to use, how to use, and when to use dots or ellipses while writing English. My dear learners, an ellipsis, plural ellipsis, is a punctuation mark consisting of 3 dots. Use an ellipsis when omitting a word, phrase, line, paragraph, or more from a quoted passage. Ellipses save space or remove material that is less relevant. They are useful in getting right to the point without delay or distraction. Example, full quotation. Today, after hours of careful thought, we voted the bill. This is a full quotation, but with ellipsis. That means the examples with ellipsis. Today, ellipsis or dots, we voted the bill. Okay, that means omitting a word or phrase or line or paragraph or more from a quoted passage, you have to use ellipsis. Okay. Although ellipses are used in many ways, the 3-dot method is the simplest. Newspaper, magazine, and books of fiction and non-fiction use various approaches that they find suitable. But some writers and editors feel that no spaces are necessary. Example, I do not know. 3 dots, I am not sure. In this example, there is no use of space after or before ellipsis. A commonly used method we favor is to enclose the ellipsis with a space on each side. Example, I do not know. Ellipsis, I am not sure. In this example, a space is kept on the both side of 3 dots or ellipses, and this is the method we favor. Okay, my dear learners, now I shall discuss the uses of ellipses or dots. Rule number 1: use ellipses when material has been omitted from a direct quotation, whether the omission is a word, phrase, or several sentences. Example, today after hours of careful thought, we voted the bill. This is the full quotation. Okay, but with ellipsis, the example is with ellipsis. Today we voted the bill. Another example, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. This is the full quotation. But with ellipsis, Mary had a little lamb, ellipsis, okay, dot, whose fleece was white as snow. To omit, okay, to omit from a direct quotation, to omit or several line or phrase or words, you have to use ellipsis or dots. Rule number 2. Use ellipsis to indicate a pause, hesitation, or unfinished thought. Example, the veterinarian spoke softly. The poor horse is. John Keats wrote, beauty is truth. ... In this example, the thought is unfinished. So, ellipsis, that means 3 dots, is used at the end. Here, the 4th dot indicates the end of the sentence. Note, use a space on the both sides of ellipsis. In the sentence, if the sentence is a complete sentence, then use ellipsis and the punctuation, period or period or any other note of exclamation, note of as a question mark. I do not know. Another example, I do not know. ... I am not sure. Period is one thing, but what happens if she ... Note of exclamation, note of question mark. He said, comma, inverted comma, I ... really don't understand ... period, closing inverted comma, closing quotation mark. Rule number 3, use a for period, that means closed ellipsis at the end of a partial quote, nevertheless a complete sentence. Thus include for period after ellipsis or 3 dots. Example, I have a weathered copy of that photograph in my personal collection. This is a full quotation. Ellipsis with 4 dots. I have a weathered copy of photograph, 3 dots, ... and last dot is period or closing punctuation mark. Rule number 4. How to use ellipsis with quotation? When the sentence ends with quotation mark, place ellipsis before quotation mark and keep a space on both sides of ellipsis. But if ellipsis comes at the beginning of a sentence, when you have chosen to omit the opening words, clause or sentence, you should ensure the ellipsis inside the quotation marks. Note, you should not use ellipsis at the beginning of an interrogative sentence. Example, she says, I never drink ... 4 dot, that means period, closing quotation. Mother asked me, comma, inverted comma, where are you ... Note of interrogation, closing quotation mark. The boy said, comma, inverted comma or quotation mark, what a nice flower ... Note of exclamation, closing quotation mark. Thank you very much, my dear learners. I hope you will be able, or you have been able to clear your ideas about ellipses or dots. You have understood that what is ellipsis, what is ellipsis or dots, the uses of dots and the sign or symbol of dots, and where to use, how to use and when to use dots or ellipses. Thank you very much for your enjoying my class, and I hope if you want to see more and more class, you will subscribe my channel Mahmud TAZ Online World or Mahmud English. Thank you very much.